Hey everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Alex and this is AR Retro Collectibles. In this episode I headed to Shepton Mallet Toy Fair. It's the first time I've headed to this toy fair and I've heard very good things about it. So I was really excited to get up there. It was an early start as we wanted to get in there for the early bird, which started at 8:30, but it was well worth the trip. There was 2 floors of people selling vintage toys. The atmosphere was great and I can't wait to show you guys my finds. Walking in, it was a bit of a sensory overload. As it was my first time there, we didn't really know where to look first. They were still selling everything from cars and trains to like newer toys, but there was also lots of 80s and 90s toys as well. So as you can imagine, I head straight for those. Check out some of the footage of me walking around the fair. I hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoyed that footage. So now we're going to get into the haul. The first 2 of my pickups are these small soldiers figures. These have been on my radar for quite a long time now, and they're just a great figure to add to the collection. The good thing about these is that the actual buttons still work on the back, so the actions still work, and there is still sound. It's very quiet. I think they need some new batteries, but I'll get some new batteries in and we'll see how loud they go. But yeah, I was really happy with picking up these 2. As I said, these are the things that have been on my radar for a little while. I'm probably not going to go down the rest of the line, but it is nice to have the sort of 2 of them just to add to the collection wall. So next I came across a vendor who had lots of stuff that I liked. He had loads of 80s and 90s figures in big bins and they were great to rummage through. This is the first figure I picked up from him, this Thundercats figure. I do really like Thundercats figures. My cousins had them when I was a kid and they passed them down to me. So it's really nice to add something to that collection. Yeah, I think it'll look great with them. His action's still working as well, so we're a bit on a roll with actions working. Next up, from the same vendor, I picked up this Toxic Crusaders figure, Bonehead. So this figure here has his weapons. So it's a really good little pickup. He is missing some of his accessories, but to get the two main weapons is great. I have pretty much completed the Toxic Crusaders line now. I just need a couple of extra accessories, and I need to pick up a few of the vehicles. They, yet again, are very similar to the Turtles. I really like them. So next I picked up from that same vendor is the first Turtles item I picked up, which is the hovercraft. So this is pretty bare bones, but it has got the stickers which are still intact, and being in a one that did go in the water, it's quite nice to have some of the stickers. I'll probably be looking to get the extra bits, but yeah, it's just a nice thing to have in the collection. Another item I picked up at the Shepton Mallet Toy Fair was this turtle bus. So this turtle bus here is a Sky Electrics one from 1991. So I do have some Sky Electrics Turtles figures already in the collection. I have Raphael on a skateboard and a foot soldier. So it's nice to add something else to that. I haven't seen these for a while, so yeah, it was definitely worth picking this up, and it looks good on the shelf. My final figure of the day to pick up was actually a Turtles figure. So this Michelangelo figure here is the only Turtle figure I picked up. It is very bare bones, it's not really got anything of the accessories, but to add to the shelf and to the collection, it's always good to get more Turtles in there. So, and it was one I needed anyway, so it might be a placeholder until I find one with all the bits. My first trip to Shepton Mallet went really well. There was a great atmosphere, the vendors were all nice, and there was lots to see. So I'll definitely be heading back for the next one. That's it for today's haul. Which of these would you have liked to add to your collection? Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to go and find some space in the shelves for these items, but please don't forget to give this a like and give us a follow, it will really help us out, and I'll catch you in the next one.